everybody. This is a collaboration between myself and MarvelousArtzy. Her channel will be linked below, along with other people who are joining the collaboration. And today, we're going to be using washi tape, wooden blanks, fingernail polish, and UV resin. And because it's a collaboration, I have my nails done for the occasion. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the washi tape and the wooden blanks. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to be putting the fingernail polish on the back of the wooden blank, because in this collaboration we were supposed to be doing something either red or pink or both, and we're supposed to be jazzing it up with a little bit of glitz and glamour, and that would be either rhinestones or glitter. And of course I'm going to be using glitter because I just don't think rhinestones would look too great on this. So all I'm going to do is paint the back with the red fingernail polish, and this is going to take a minute because I want it to be pretty dark. This fingernail polish didn't turn out to be as red or dark as I wanted it to, but it still looks pretty good. It takes several coats to get a good dark color because it's pretty thin, and it's because it's just a cheaper fingernail polish, so that's why. And I'm going to set this over here on my makeshift drying rack. There you go. It's just a takeout styrofoam food tray that I cleaned up, and I thought, well, that will be good because I can stick the toothpicks in it and it'll hold it well. Okay, I went ahead and put the second coat onto the back of the wooden blank. So it's extremely wet now, and it's going to take it a little bit to dry. And I'm sure you noticed that I had painted the back of it white, and I want to say that if you paint these with acrylic or anything that is water-based, it can warp your wooden blank. I have these little clamps that I use to clamp them together and clamp them down so it puts pressure on them to keep them from warping so bad, and it helps quite a bit. And even if it does warp, a lot of times I can go ahead and put those on them and it will take the warpness out of it, so they'll be straight again. I apologize for how my voice sounds. I have been sick. I'm getting over it now, but my voice just sounds so awful. It's dry now, so I'm going to move on to the next step. And that is applying the washi tape. The theme is pink or red, and I happen to have both pink and red washi tape, and I think it's really pretty for a Mother's Day project, so that's why I chose this washi tape. And I have no idea where I got it, y'all. I think it came in all that stuff that when we got the totes that had a bunch of craft stuff in it, I think this was in that, because I did not buy it, I know that. Okay. Now, I'm going to make sure that that's straight and where I want it. And I'm going to cut as close, well, cut it straight first. Then I'm going to try to cut around it as close to the blank as I can, and I'm not doing such a great job right now. But that's okay because I can. Uh-oh. My back wasn't as dry as I thought it was. The fingernail polish is coming off on my fingers. Okay. And I will clean that up to make the edges flush. All I'll do is take a fingernail file or a piece of sandpaper and just lightly sand that off, and it'll make it flush. Now I need to get the fingernail polish off my fingers. So I'm going to put you on pause so I can do that. Okay, I'm going to put the second piece of washi tape on the bottom to cover the bottom up. And then I'm going to repaint the back, and I'm going to do that off camera. I'm trying to decide where I want to put the washi tape. Maybe I want to go this way. That looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and repaint the back because you can see it did pull the fingernail polish off of it, so I gotta redo that, and I'll be back. Okay. Okay, so all you really need to do is turn it around so you can see the back and the edge. Cut off the excess of the washi tape. And then you take some sandpaper or an emery board, and then just go right along the edge of your blank. Right along the edge, you'll see the edge. And then just buff it off. Okay. So, sorry, hit the camera. Now, I need to wipe the dust off. And I had pre-drilled my holes, so I covered it up with the washi tape, and the best way to do it is from the back side. And then push to make an indentation so you'll know where you want to put your hole. And right there's my indentation. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but right there it is. And just pop the hole open. So, now, on to the fun part, and that is adding the sparkle. I have 2 squares over here that I have done, and I need to pop that through. So I have these 2. The other round one is still drying, and I don't want to get the fingernail polish all over my fingers again, so I'm going to let that keep drying. Now, there are several ways that you can add your glitter to these earrings. I happen to have some glitter glue, but you can also take regular glitter and mix it in with your UV resin and then put it on that way. But I don't really have a good way to, I don't have the little silicone cups. If I did, I'd do that, but I don't have them, and I'm afraid to put the UV resin on and then try to put the glitter on, because I know I would end up getting too much glitter, and I don't want to do that. So I am just going to use the glitter glue, and that's how I'm going to get my glitter on. This is a really, really pretty pink, and I'm just gonna plop some on. I know what you're thinking, that's way too much, but I didn't bring a brush, so I'm going to use a toothpick to spread it, and I think that that'll be just fine. Once you spread it out, it's really not too much glitter. This pink and this glitter, the glitter, the pink of this glitter is so pretty, and it's tiny little pieces of glitter, so it's very nice. It's very subtle, but it gives it a nice shimmer. And I have a little drying rack, and I'm going to put this on and grab another toothpick, figure out where my hole went to. Right there. And then I'm going to spread this all along. It really doesn't take this glitter glue too very long to dry. And let that sit there for a second. And then I'm going to get this one. And this time, I'm going to use a white glitter that has a different color to it. And, oh, come on down. Alright, there's that. And I'm going to mix it also with the pink to get a different look. You see, it's right, there's a pile right there. Oh. So I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to get a toothpick to go ahead and put right here so I'll know where my hole is while I'm doing this. And then just spread it across. You want to get a nice good coverage, but you don't want it so thick that it's puddled up. Make sure you go all the way out to the edge. Okay, that one's covered. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Just put some on top. I'm not going to put as much as I did on the other one, because there was no need for that much glitter glue. Oh no, I thought I put my hole in this one. I did. It's there. It just likes to hide. I'm going to go ahead and switch this on up there. I'm going to put my toothpick back there. And then just spread it across the whole thing. Don't think I put enough on that one, so I'm going to take some off here and then just distribute it onto this one. And I have coverage on that one. Oh, isn't that pretty? The camera is picking the sparkle up a little bit, but not as much as it actually is sparkling. It's really pretty. So I'm going to wait for those to dry, and I'll be back. These are finally dry. It took quite a while because I did add quite a bit of the glitter glue. Usually I add a thin layer, let that dry, and then I'll put on another thin layer, and I'll keep building the thin layers up until I think that it has enough of the glitter sparkly that I want. But as you saw, I did have quite a bit on there, so it took a while. But now we can get to adding the resin, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Sophie and Toffee. I was thinking about using the new resin that I got, which is from Tea Expert. However, what I like about Sophie and Toffee is they have this screw on top that covers the nozzle, and then of course you can put it back on and close it up that way. However, the Tea Expert nozzle that comes only has this part, so you have to put the original cap back on it to close it back up, and I don't want to have to deal with that, because you know I might end up turning it over. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the Sophie and Toffee and go from there. And all I'm going to do is just put the resin on top I just realized I forgot to put my gloves on, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I do have it on this one. I'm going to spread it out. Okay, so I'm going to spread it out to the edge. Maybe. I think I might need a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure this one. And once again, I did not bring my other phone in here so I can count down for the 2 minutes. make y'all sit here and watch me for 2 minutes, so I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, so there that one is. Oh, need to add some more right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that again off camera. So after trying to not fill the hole in, I accidentally filled it in on this one. But anyway, I'm not going to go ahead and do these because it has taken so long to get done what I've gotten done so far. But I am going to go ahead and put the earring wire on this one to show you what the pair would look like. Okay, so I got the wire on this one now. I'm going to close it up. Man, this earring wire is not having a good relationship right now. Okay, did it close that time? Yes, I think it is closed, finally. Yes, it is. Okay. And that's the one. So sparkly, so shiny, so pretty. And here they are, all finished. They're so pretty. Here's a pair I did without resin. So you don't have to put resin on them. You can use some kind of other sealer to seal that on. And they're just as pretty. Maybe not as shiny, but they are just as pretty. If you like this video, please consider leaving a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I'd like it if you'd leave a comment. I like reading comments from other people. And happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy your day. And thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.